Have you ever wondered what it is that sets true successful entrepreneurs apart from the rest of us? Today's video, I'm going to break down what I believe is the number one behavior for successful entrepreneurs and successful Amazon sellers. Let's go. All right, guys, welcome back to another edition of Mental Game Monday. And today we're going to break down something that I've really studied for the better part of the last 10 years, which is getting into the mind of people that are successful in different walks of life, specifically those that are successful in business and entrepreneurship. The funny thing is when you look at folks that have made it, quote unquote, it's not the things that you would expect. They're not, frankly, the smartest people you've ever met, although they might be decently intelligent. They're not always the people that started out with the most means or the most experience. The number one thing that I've seen is the ability to literally get stuff done and having a bias for action. And when I started to see the most impact in elements in my own life is when I got out of my own head and started literally executing on stuff that I was thinking about. I think we've all spent years and years of wasted time in our own heads, thinking about what doing something might be like, fantasizing about being in a spot that you're not in now, taking ideas and running them through your heads and how you would kind of deploy them and how they could be amazing, but never actually doing anything. And it's in the doing stuff where the magic happens. It is in the doing stuff that sets successful entrepreneurs and successful business people apart from those that just want to think about it. A couple things that you can do in your own life to ensure you get out of the trap of thinking about things and living in your own head and actually executing on stuff is twofold. First, a 5-second rule. If you've got an idea for something and you think it might be good, you think it might benefit your business, or it might even help you start a business, within 5 seconds, go take action on the next tangible thing that you need to do to make that course of action take place. So maybe it's an idea for a product. Quit dinking around, quit thinking about it, don't sleep on it. Go on to Alibaba, go on to various manufacturing sources where you think the product could be made and start reaching out to people. Maybe you've got a marketing idea on, hey, I've got this idea on how I can drive external traffic to my Amazon listing or to my e-commerce page. Stop thinking about it. Don't do any more research on it. Dig into it, set up an account, and get after it and do it. Within 5 seconds of thinking about something, don't let your mind wander to the next step, because that's when you'll spiral into fantasy land and living in your own head. So within 5 seconds, take action. The other thing that I'm going to say, which is critically important, and it's kind of ironic because we're on YouTube consuming this content, but you need to realize what real work is versus busy work. We've been trained for almost a century in most Western civilizations on being workers that transact time for money. What this has bred is an element of busy work being actual work when it's not the case. You look at most modern work environments as an example in the US, people don't need 8 hours to do their job. If they had concentrated 2-3 hour blocks of time throughout a day, they could easily conduct the activities of their job that they spend 8 hours in. The reason is we fill time out. We do a lot of busy work. We do a lot of work that doesn't matter. We read emails, we have meetings, we watch YouTube videos, we read books, we talk to people about it, but rarely do we ever buckle down, spend the hard time doing what needs to be done. And I'll tell you what, if you focus on doing work that actually matters and taking steps in things that will actually lead towards your goals, your personal development, and the growth of your business with tangible execution, you'll have eons of growth and orders of magnitude more success than people that do busy work, which is consuming information, thinking about stuff, stewing on stuff, analyzing things, but not actually rubber hitting road, doing stuff that matters. So quick one, guys, but I will just tell you that the most fundamental changes in my life that have happened is when I've had a bias for action. When I've taken ideas and I've executed on them. When I've taken strategies and deployed them in the real world. So this next week, use the 5-second rule. If you've got an idea for something, implement it right away. Also, check yourself on when you're actually doing busy work versus actual work that's gonna drive your business, drive yourself, and drive your life forward. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, we're gonna drop videos like this, Mental Game Mondays, every single Monday, in addition to my deep dive, behind the scenes, over the shoulder look at how I run 7- and 8-figure Amazon brands later in the week. So subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for being here. This is Heist. Cheers.